Israeli PR has often spoken about the incredible humanitarian efforts that our medical specialists and volunteers perform, especially when it comes to the northern border, refugees, and emergency situations abroad, like after hurricanes and earthquakes. But how often are the medical specialists and volunteers themselves the topic of interest? Well, today they are, and I'm joined in the studio by Dr. Masad Barhoum, the CEO of the Galilee Medical Center, to help me do just that. Thank you so much for joining me today and making the trip to come down to the studio. So my first question is, tell me about the medical center. Tell me about the demographics, the staff. What's it like working up there?
Well, it's a very large medical center, 722 beds, with 2,700 employees. We are
2,700 employees.
2,700 employees.
Wow.
And 300 volunteers. We are 6 miles from the border, 10 kilometers from the border.
Wow.
We take care directly for 600,000 community. 50% are Jewish and 50% are non-Jewish. And we are taking care for indirectly for another 600, 700,000. It means we take care for neurosurgery. We are the neurosurgery, solely neurosurgery department in the Galilee. We are taking care for example, hand surgery for the Galilee, musculofacial for the Galilee.
So you have a lot of specializations at this hospital.
A lot of specialization.
And if I'm understanding these numbers correctly, you're telling me that with a staff of 3,000, including 300 volunteers, you service over 1 million people.
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing. That's incredible. Now, you just mentioned that you're only 10 kilometers, 6 miles away from the border. What does a hospital of your size, of your importance, have to consider when you're that close to what essentially are considered enemy territories?
I just remind the Second Lebanon War. We were the first underground hospital in that time, and our staff and our patients and all the injured civilians and the injured army came to us and were protected the underground. And the hospital was hit by direct missile, the eye department, but no one was hurt because everyone was underground. And we were the underground hospital, first underground hospital at that time. And we are thinking about the Third Lebanon War. Third Lebanon War is going to come one day. We hope not, but it's going to come. And we're preparing ourselves to be more fortified places, infrastructure. And for example, what you see, the emergency room, it's totally protected from chemical and non-chemical weapon.
Wow.
So
you have a lot of security concerns considering your location. Would you say more so than other hospitals in the country?
Exactly.
So speaking of your security considerations, we understand that 70% of the Syrians who Israel helps, I think you told me this, that 70% of the Syrians that Israel helps and brings over the border end up in your hospital.
Exactly.
So what is it like? What is it? Is it tension? Is it this kind of
Let's say it's a very important humanitarian mission, and I'm proud of my government decision. It's a government decision. I'm proud of my government decision, and we took it immediately when we were asked to take the Syrians. We took it immediately. It's very important for us from a humanitarian point of view. We say in our hospital in Hebrew, Adam le'Adam, Adam. And it's very difficult to translate it to English. It's people caring for people, something like that.
People caring for people are people.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. Human being taking care for human being as human being.
Yeah.
And it was very important that we take those who think that we are their enemies, and they come to us. And we take care for them. It was very important for all the staff, not only Arabs, Jewish, that we take care for them from the psychological point of view and from the medical point of view.
So just briefly, my last question, because unfortunately we've run out of time, but have you changed a lot of the minds of these Syrian patients who show up at your doors? Have they left saying, wow, we were totally wrong?
I don't ask too much questions, but you can see the feelings that every time you ask them, say, we love Israel, we love you that you helped us, but when they go back home, I'm sure that they will talk about that, and what will happen, we don't know.
Well, we should hope so, and we hope that they're safe after they leave your hospital doors.
Hopefully, yeah.
Dr. Barhoum, thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.